Hollywood, Hollywood, why? Why do you do this? Joyride Flea. I don't know really any of the actors at all. These are all nobody actors for this movie, so it's really starring pretty much nobody. The movie is about a group of street racers that are going off to Canada to do a race called Race 1000. And they see this highway that they believe that they can get to Canada with just in one day instead of driving so many days to get there. And the highway is called Highway Hell 107, and basically the road is supposed to be haunted by a trucker that patrols the highway, and once they get on the highway, a lot of crazy shit happens and everything. Now, this movie is just horrible. It really is. I am a fan of the very first Joyride. The first Joyride is really good and amazing. Number 2 sucks, and this one goes right with it. I don't know why Hollywood decides to make sequels to a movie that needs to be just left alone. I mean, really, if the movie was good on its own and it doesn't need a sequel, then it doesn't need a sequel. And if the actors from the first one are not going to be in it, then don't even make the movie, because it's gonna suck. And this is a warning, okay? There are going to be some spoilers in this video, so warning, spoilers. Because this movie is horrible, and some of you should hear, and some of you need to hear how horrible this movie is and why. So, first things first, this is another warning. If there are any kids watching this, you might not want to hear this part, because this first part is really messed up and you shouldn't be hearing it in the first place. So, they start the movie off with 2 adults having sex. And they're smoking weed at the same time. They're getting high and having sex at the same time. What the hell was the director thinking? Was he thinking, "Oh, I know how to get the viewers' attention when we make this movie. Let's have these people have sex right off the bat, and they're gonna be smoking pot right off the bat too. That's how we're gonna get people to keep watching this movie, because people love sex and pot." But no, seriously, that is not how you start a horror movie, okay? I mean, hell, it takes like maybe 8 minutes for the intro to actually show why this movie is called Joyride. I mean, because basically, right after the sex and smoking pot crap, they play the prank right on the trucker, and this is even stupider. They basically take the exact lines from the first one. And this isn't even the same director or the same people from the first one. It's so stupid. But the girl, she literally is calling herself Candy Cane and puts herself in the little walkie-talkie and goes, "Any truckers out there?" And Rusty Nail, of course, answers, because he's the Joyride trucker that kills everyone. And all the other ones, of course. I mean, he's the trucker that just is supposed to scare people and kill them, basically, because that's what he does. She plays it, "I'm Candy Cane, this and that, blah blah blah." So she's telling the trucker to come over here and this and that. Well, he does. He knocks out the dude. He kidnaps both of them, and then he's taking them on for a joyride and partly teasing them and saying that, "Oh, if you two can just hang on to this truck and be chained to the axle of the truck here for a whole mile, you get your reward and you'll walk off freely." And the reward is weed. Now, that's not even worth it. Oh, and apparently they decide to hide his face too when it's in broad daylight. You can clearly kind of see the guy. But it's stupid too when they want to hide his face in broad daylight. I mean, you can basically see him. But they try to hide it too at the same time with like dog shades in it. It's just stupid. Okay, stupid. Then they show the intro of the movie. Then they show the title of the movie and everything. It's just stupid. But like I said, this movie is just really, really horrible. In fact, the trucker basically goes after the group of street racer kids because the street racer kids decided to cut him off. Okay, I know cutting you off in the road can piss you off, But seriously, it pisses you off enough to you want to kill the kids because you're mad and crazy and that much of a psycho? That is messed up, okay? And just really stupid. And the people that act in this movie, these street racer kids, oh my god, their acting is horrible. You don't even get a feeling or anything for these characters. These characters just suck, and their acting is really, really bad. I mean, really. There's this scene where a blonde girl and a guy are both driving their SUV. They're part of the street racer kids. They're both driving their SUV down the road. They have no signal on their cell phone. They can't get in touch with their friends with their walkie-talkie or anything. So a truck literally comes up right behind them, pretty much like this close behind the wheel of their SUV. And the truck, Rusty Nail is just blowing the horn of his truck, and the SUV, they start getting to a wall where the lane is ending, and the blonde girl, she's driving the car, and of course, you know Hollywood, they're gonna make the blondes all dumb, which is stupid, because some blondes are not dumb. There are quite a few ones that are pretty smart. I know some ones. But anyway, the blonde, she starts driving into a lane that's closing, there's all the signs, when you see all these cars, she's like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I'm like, what are you gonna do? First of all, you should hit the brakes on your SUV and start backing up so you don't keep driving through the cones. Because you know what happens? Basically, she keeps driving through the cones and then hits a wham that goes, and the crash thing was horrible, really horrible. It really was. It was just horrible. I could not believe how they did on the crash thing. It was just horrible. It really was. And I was just thinking to myself, why? You are stupid. Why didn't you just back up and do this and that? Okay, that was really dumb. It was just horrible. I just don't know anymore with Hollywood. Some Hollywood movies can be straight up dumb. Really dumb. Really. Really, really dumb. Hang on a second, guys. Yeah, movie was just really, really dumb. Oh, and of course, there's another scene where the street racers get a message from the trucker, from the Rusty Nail trucker, telling them, hey, I got your friends, meet me at this warehouse in an hour, that's like 100 miles or so or whatever. So they get there, and the leader of the street racer kids, he decides to just basically group up and follow him without the trucker seeing them. Well, of course, the trucker sees them, so he actually sees one of the kids, and he does a punch. But the punch doesn't even hit the face of the character. It just goes like this. See, that didn't hit my face. That didn't hit my face. Okay? If you're going to do a punching scene in a movie, you at least try your best to actually show that they hit the person in the face. And it didn't hit them in the face. Okay? That is just stupid. That is really stupid. And the movie's not even scary. This is a horror movie. If you want to make a horror movie, you need to scare them. You need to scare the viewer. This movie didn't scare me at all. There's not a single part in this movie that's scary. This movie is just basically Rusty Nail torturing these street racer kids, all because they cut them off on this highway hell 107 street. Stupid, stupid, stuped shit. This movie is just really, really bad. I suggest you go over and watch it. Heck, it just gave me stars. This movie gets no stars at all. That's how horrible it is. It gets a big, fat F. And it's going to get my lowest rating of all of a song that I use. And I apologize for playing this song. It's Wrecking Ball. And the reason why I use this song for it is because basically, the movie came in like a wrecking ball. It wrecked your wallet and destroyed your money that you used on this movie to see it. Now, yes, it destroys some of my money, but I only paid $1 to rent this movie because I got it from Redbox. It's a straight to DVD movie if you want to watch it, but please, don't watch it. It is horrible. But don't worry, the Wrecking Ball, it's not the Miley Cyrus cover because I know everyone hates the Miley Cyrus version. This is a different version that a band I liked it was trying to do. It's an okay version, but it's still not that great. But here you go, and I apologize again for playing it. Grandpa, hang on. Hang on a second. Sorry.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No
Apologize again for playing this.
Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
And if you want to leave any comments at the end of the video, just please leave a comment. And if you decide to watch this movie, I guess you can let me know what you think, even though you shouldn't, because it's really bad and horrible. But if you like this video, please put a like and please subscribe to my channel.